What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Dashing Lane Dashko. I have made everyone come here today to do some Olympic free simulation tournament. As you know, we've been doing these simulations on YouTube with the PlayStation 5 now. Usually we watch the whole game, but we're only doing that for Canada and the USA. But there's a whole pre-Olympic tournament that's going on. And I thought we could, yeah. So I thought we could jump into the PS5 and just quickly see what it thinks is going to happen. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to quickly sim each game, go through the scores. If the game goes to overtime, maybe we'll watch the 5-minute overtime to see how crazy it can be. So as you can see, there is 8 teams ahead of you, and all these teams will move. One of them will move to each quarterfinals to face. The first team is going to be Denmark versus Czechia, which will face Team Canada. The second will be Sweden versus Latvia, which will face USA. The third team will be Team Germany versus Team France to take on Slovakia, and then the team of Switzerland taking on Team Italy will face Finland. So that's where we're sitting at right now, boys. Are we excited for the pre-tournament? Are we going to be watching this, or are we just excited for Canada mostly?
I'm setting my alarm for 5:35 in the morning, so I can wake up and watch it on my phone when CBC jumps. I'll be too lazy to go downstairs. But
that sounds like you.
Adam, what about you? Are you excited? Are you excited for this little pre-Olympic tournament here, or like the pre-tournament before the real tournament?
It's not really I would describe this as a pre-tournament before the tournament, but
you know what I mean. But it's like
no idea what you mean, Lane. I'm joking. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean, Lane.
We played the round robins. Now we got to do
the
play-in round.
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to wake up. I'm not like Jacob. I'm not going to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch.
I just might not go to
hockey.
bed. Let's go.
But yeah, I guess I'll watch the other 3 games. I don't know. I guess I'll see.
And what about you, Dan? How are you feeling with this?
Sounds like Jacob's getting up with me when I get up to go commuting to school. So that's going to be interesting. If I wasn't
it's not true,
like working in school and all of that, I would watch the teams with NHL players in them. I'll be honest, when it comes to like a team like, I don't know, Latvia versus Italy, I'm not really all that interested in. But you look at teams like Czechia versus like
each team has NHLers on it.
Finland and Sweden and like Switzerland, they got NHLers on it. Like, yeah, I'm interested to see. I would watch them if I had the time to watch them.
All right. Well, I say we waste no further time and let's get right into this tournament. So the first game is going to be Denmark versus Czechia, and we're going to hit simulate. Let's go. So first period.
Subscribe to our
bam.
channel.
So it's 1-1 after the first. Technically, we got Mark Stronowski scoring on Frederick Anderson at 2:13, and a late goal from Oliver Borkstrand on Lucas Dostal. So the game right now is predicting Czechia to have 11 shots to Denmark's 8. What do we think of that in the first period before we hit this in for the second period?
You know what, I will say, I think Czechia so far has been very underwhelming in this tournament, getting blown out by Canada and losing to Switzerland. I think this Czechia team needs to be better than what they've been, and I'm not totally shocked about a 1-1 score in the first. What we've seen a lot in this tournament, men and women's side of it, is that teams have been able to hang around for like the first period, a bit of the second, but by like late stage of the second going into the third, the higher skill team really pulls away. So I'm not surprised by this 1-1 score after 1.
Anyone else want to add in before we jump into the second?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just want to say quickly, I think Denmark we never saw them on our bingo card going into this tournament, but Denmark almost beat the stage 4 too. Right? I think Denmark's the biggest sweeper team in this tournament so far. They did get a win. They got a positive goal differential, funny enough. And Jacob's right. Czechia has really missed the mark so far this tournament. So I don't know if Denmark can keep up with Czechia for a full 60 minutes, but the fact that it's 1-1 after 1, I'm not surprised.
Adam, anything you want to add before we send the second?
No.
All right, let's go. We're going to go right into the second period. And bam, and just like predicted, Czechia comes out to a 3-1 lead with Andre Palat scoring on Frederick Anderson on the power play, and Stronowski with his second goal of the game to make it 3-1 Denmark. So as you predicted, Czechia kind of jumping up, take that dominant jump. Anybody want to jump in before we hit the third and final period here in this hockey game?
I have one thing to say.
Subscribe to our channel.
There you go.
The other thing I gotta say too is don't count Denmark out yet. Czechia might win the game. I think Denmark can make it close.
Well, okay, let's jump into the third. We're going to go a bit quicker here. So Czechia on the power play here. 17 minutes. Can Denmark make a comeback? Oh, no. Czechia makes it 4-1. Thomas Hartl on the power play. 13 minutes. 10 minutes left. Denmark's on the power play. Oh, no. They got scored on shorthanded. Oh, but Denmark scored again. 5-2. 6 minutes left. Can they?
This game's done.
No, they. Won't they? 6-2. We're going to sim the rest of the period. The game is now over. So it's predicting that Czechia will move on to face Team Canada with a 6-2 final, scoring 3 goals in the third period to eliminate Denmark. Do we agree that Czechia will be the team to face Canada in the quarterfinals?
100. I think we're going to get a rematch of the first game in the tournament, right? So I think Czechia is going to come out stronger against Canada this time. But yeah, I think we're going to get a rematch.
Adam, you haven't said much. What about you? You agree with this? You agree with EA's decision here? Or you think they're wrong? That this
would be closer. It'd be closer than 6-2.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
No, well, Czechia. Let's be perfectly honest with it. Czechia aren't playing well. They haven't been playing particularly well. I don't think that's going to change just because it's an elimination game. I don't think David Pastrnak hasn't been good in this tournament. They lost Zaka before the tournament even began. Denmark is better than what they've maybe been playing. I think Denmark are a good team with good players. And I think if Czechia struggled just to beat France. And Denmark's better than France.
I'd agree.
They struggled just to beat France. Then it could be they'll struggle against Denmark. Anderson's a better goalie than what France has. I just think Czechia are in more danger than I think some people may like to admit.
Yeah, I got to agree with Adam here. I do think EA got it right in a way. I do think the game will pull away a little bit in the third, but I'm projecting more of like a 4-2, 3-1 kind of game than like a 6-2 situation.
Well, right on.
Sweden coming up.
Yeah, we got Latvia, Sweden coming up here.
Remember, Sweden almost lost to Italy, and I think you could argue that Latvia is better than Italy.
So
Latvia did beat Germany, which was a surprise.
That's right. So this will be the game. The winner of this will be facing the team USA, and we're going to get right into it here. So the first period, we go bam. Team predicting Team Sweden to take a big 3-1 lead going into the second period here against Team Latvia, with Kempe scoring a goal, Raquel and Lucas Raymond.
Yeah, I'm surprised Latvia got a goal. Good on them for doing that, but not surprised with this outcome so far.
No, me neither.
I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see because I don't think Sweden's played to their full potential yet either. But I think they have a lot of guys that once the games matter, I think they're going to start stepping it up. So 100%. I think Latvia might be able to keep this a little closer than you guys are thinking, though. But let's see how the second goes.
Latvia always keep things close. That's just what Latvia
they do. That's why I'm saying I can see this.
They're not going to pull like Sweden. I will say this: Sweden have been very disappointing, but that has more so to do with their goaltending than it does their offense.
Yeah. Well, let's see if the second period they can get
Markstrom's been atrocious.
We're going to hit simulation here. We're going to see what happens in the second period. And whoa! Latvia!
What?
3! 1, 2, 3! That game goal period, just like y'all predicted. Don't count Latvia because they made it 4 out of 4. Wowzers! What do we think of this second period, boys? Latvia came back to play.
Markstrom's been bad. Markstrom's just been bad this season, this tournament.
Willie got a goal too,
and
actually.
I just think Latvia won't score 4 goals. If Sweden make this a track meet, Latvia won't keep up. In real life, let's be honest, Latvia can keep this close, but they keep it close with a low-scoring game. They won't win a track meet. I think this score is unrealistic. This score is already unrealistic, and this score won't happen.
You know what Adam thinks? You know what Adam's saying?
I do think Sweden beat
right
now.
It's not true.
I do think this game will be this close, but I don't think the score is realistic at all.
Well, anyone want to add before we hit the third period?
I'm shocked. Sometimes a video game
It's not true.
predicts an odd blowout comeback victory, and like what Adam said, Marksman's been pretty bad this tournament, so anything can happen when Timothy goes to school. Ding!
That's right. And Jacob, anything you want to add, anybody, or should we get the third period underway here?
You know what I need to add?
Subscribe to our channel.
All right.
Let's go to the third, boys.
All right, we're going to slow sim it here. 19 minutes. 18 minutes. 17 minutes. Oh, Swat for Sweden. Kempe scores. 14 minutes. 13 minutes. Ken Lavia tie it. 11 minutes. 10 minutes. 9 minutes. 8 minutes. Sweden on the power play. Oh, no. 6-4 Sweden. 5 minutes left. 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1, 7-4. Call it a night. Team
By the
Sweden.
way, back-to-back games where it's the third period where the better team is pulling away. I do agree with Adam. I think that if this game remains close, it's going to be more of a 3-1 kind of situation. But I do think it will be one of these where Latvia keeps it close for a while and eventually Sweden overpowers.
Yeah, you saw the shots.
And wait, guys. Do you know what Sweden did?
Touchdown!
Yeah, 7 goals. That's right.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
So EA is predicting that it will be Team Sweden versus Team USA in the quarterfinals.
What a game that will be.
Yeah, that would be something.
Wow.
That's not going to be a walk in the park for the States if this prediction comes to fruition.
That's right.
Anyone want? Yeah. So of course it was 3-1 after the first, then 4-4, and then 7-4 Sweden. Lots of goals. Now we jump into the third game here, which is going to be Team France versus Team Germany. Now
I will say Germany should win this one, but Draisaitl's got to get going a little bit. I mean, let's hope those Kachuk chirps turn into some motivation for Leon.
Also, just want to note
Their goaltending needs to be better.
We did record this just after the announcement, so EA doesn't have the adjustments for being kicked out. So you will see players that are still hurt, because it's not like Madden where EA actually adjusts the roster. So you might see a player like who's been hurt or the player from France being suspended. Don't be surprised, because NHL isn't as quickly as to update the rosters, but we're going to do it anyway.
Think you're lying.
Call me crazy. I think I'm going to see an upset there. I think France might get something going.
He's an idiot.
Well, after the first period, has the lead on Team Germany 1-0. Shots were
as you said,
13-8.
Adam, the goaltending for Germany needs to be better. I mean, Grubauer's actually got pretty decent stats, but
I've never liked him, honestly. I've never liked him.
He must have pissed in your Wheaties.
No, I've honestly never liked this guy. I've always thought it would you can literally ask my friends when this guy was trying
Wait, are we not your friends, Lane?
You were, but I didn't know you till later. I'm just saying, before, like a long time ago. I've always hated this guy.
Lane? Okay.
Jacob's like, I'm not even Dan's favorite Tycat fan, so I have to get some.
Touchdown!
But anyways, yeah. So I think we'll jump right into the second period. There's no one thing else to add. Let's see what happens. Oh! Lead. Oh boy! Can Germany somehow?
This is unrealistic as heck.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This game is so unrealistic. This game is actually so unrealistic.
However, Adam, if these end up being the scores, you and I are going to look like we have egg all over our face.
I won't really care if it's wrong, because this is France. I'm going to be perfectly honest. France aren't good. They just aren't. Germany, I honestly, Germany, a great team, but none of their big boys have really gotten going.
Well,
right. France is France.
Well, that's the thing.
Let's be frank. France, Dan, I know you said you think France can pull off an upset.
He's just not talking now.
Oh, I thought I froze him.
No, but France aren't going to pull off an upset. It's just not going to happen. Their offense is not there to beat out Germany's.
Well, the way I look at it is not the fact that France is a good team, because we're not, and so I upset people. It's just the God honest truth. By the way, maybe I'm the only one, but I hate the France uniforms. They're really bad. But anyway, I think it's more the fact that Germany just sucks this tournament, which none of us saw coming, right? We all kind of thought Germany be a underdog, somewhat competitive team, and they're just not doing it. So
I didn't think they were going to be somewhat competitive.
No?
Oh, I did.
They're about what I expected them to be Latvia, of course, but I expect they're about what I thought they could cause teams trouble.
That's why I should think France could upset
what
them.
I think they've been able to do.
Saying.
But they're better than the lower teams. So that's France, Latvia, like those teams. Slovakia is about what I expected Germany to be. Slovakia is where I expected Germany to be. Not top of their group, but that's what I kind of expected Germany to kind of be more, is causing the bigger teams trouble, which is the exact opposite of what Germany has been able to do so far.
Right on. Well, let's get into this third and final period and see if Team Germany can make this comeback. So we'll speed it up here. So 18 minutes. It's over.
Oh my goodness.
Team France 5-2. Team Germany cannot keep the puck out of the back of the net. 6. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Back-to-back unrealistic games here. Wow.
Oh, what?
Okay, making a comeback.
6-3.
Don't call it comeback.
Well, we're no 6-4.
Oh.
But they ran out of time.
Unrealistic.
Touchdown.
I don't make the game. I'm just doing what I'm just here to simulate.
Lane's with the sorcery.
Angry people showing up at your door.
Lane's got some sorcery going on over there.
That's right. I'll
be honest. I gotta agree with Adam here. I don't expect this game to have 10 goals, and if it does, you guys are gonna wish you set your alarms with me at 6:10 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're getting up 6:10 in the morning and watch France and Germany?
Why not?
That's the first game. That's why
I'm asking Jacob. He's getting up that early to do that?
Why not?
Yeah, he just said that earlier.
All power to you. Wow.
Dan?
I think you're lying.
Is what
you call it something called highlights.
It's not true. It's not true.
Let's go to the next game, boys.
That's right. Well, this is the last game. It's going to be Italy versus Switzerland. And, of course, this would be the last game to face the team Finland. So,
okay, I'm going to say this here. Switzerland, I think, will win this one easily.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think
Switzerland's a good team.
I think Switzerland's playing a lot better where people give credit.
Well, let's see. 1-1 after the first. Okay. So, right now, Italy hanging in with Team Switzerland, but shots are 14-6 to the second period. And, of course, there's Switzerland.
Yeah.
3-1, and we'll just quickly send to see if Team Italy can come out. Oh! 3-2. Okay. 14, 13, 12, 10. Oh!
Whoa!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we now have to jump into overtime to see who will win this game. Let's go.
The only thing I will say about Italy, remember, they gave Sweden a run for their money. If they get some really good goaltending, I just don't see Italy scoring 3 goals.
Quick question. Who's playing France since France won going into the game?
It would be
Slovakia.
Slovakia.
Okay, thank you.
Which, by the way, Slovakia has definitely been the biggest sleeper team so far, winning their group in a group of Sweden and Finland.
100%.
So Switzerland turns the puck over.
I will say, the atmosphere in Milan has been awesome at these rinks.
It has been 100%. People are willing to travel Italy, but not to the States. Take that as you will, because they didn't travel for the World Juniors.
Well, so okay, but Dan, you can't compare the World Juniors to the Olympics. Like, I love the Olympics, Stanley Cup playoffs. I love the World Juniors, but I mean, the Olympics is the biggest stage in the world. Yes, it is, Dan. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, true.
Well, he shoots in the corner. Only a minute left of overtime. Then we get the shootout to determine it, because there's some way we can do it here at the desk.
Did the 5 minutes already go by that quickly?
Yeah, we got it on. So we have it on quick period. So yeah, it's quick here in the game, video game land. But see if they can win it late. They have the puck. Download cycling.
Oh!
There's the
Nice
goal.
goal!
Under a minute left. Switzerland will win and will predict they will be moving on.
By the way, guys, do you know what the score combines to be?
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's right.
Nice
So, yeah.
goal.
Look, I think the Swiss team's the sleeper team so far. You know what? They've looked really good.
I agree. 100%.
So just so we go over it one more time before we head off for today for our pre-tournament prediction. Czechia will face Team Canada after a win over Denmark. It's predicting Sweden will face Team USA over a win over Latvia, France to face Team Slovakia, and Switzerland to face Team Finland. Now, aside of the scores, does anyone agree with any? We agree with most of these results, or is France the only one where we're like, nah, be?
Germany
France,
will win.
France is the only one that's not happening. France is the only result not happening.
I actually agree with the game. I think it's not that France is good, but I think it's the fact Germany's played so
been
bad.
bought
I
by
think
EA.
Matthew Tkachuk got in Leon Draisaitl's head, and he's the captain, he's the leader, he's the franchise player for his club. I think his club's not going to do too well.
Dan, you've been bought by EA. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, he's been
yeah,
bought
we're
by
not
the Tkachuk
sponsored
brothers.
by EA
He's been
Sports,
bought by the
but
Tkachuk
we
brothers.
could be.
Oh,
Well,
that's even worse.
On that note, everybody, thank you again for tuning in. Of course, me and Dan will be back to do the Canada-USA games for you guys on the recording. We did miss the last game due to people working, but we will for sure do the quarterfinals for you next time. But for now, it's been Dashing Lee Dashko, Adam the GOAT to my left there. Below me is Jake Moore, the sports analyst, and Dan Moore for your money. Of course, you can see at the analyst test where every day feels like game day. Have a good night, everybody.
Touchdown.
Bye-bye.